Beep beep, everybody. Hope you're all having a great day today. Thanks so much for tuning into the channel. And Happy New Year to all of our viewers out there. Hope you're all starting your new year very nicely. This is the first of 3 videos for antique malls in the Hanover, Pennsylvania area. And this one is called Yesteryear Antique Center of Hanover. So let's go inside and see what kind of baseball cards they have. Up in the front of the store are a bunch of cases, and to the left, go around a couple rows of them, and there's in the corner, there's this case here, and we have a couple 1970 Topps cards. There's a Ted Simmons rookie card. I never did get the price on that one, but the Willie Stargell is priced at $40, and the Hank Aaron All-Star card is priced at $33. Those were a little too high for my liking. I think if they were more in the low 20s, I might have taken a look at them. This seller was having a 10% off sale here, and here's a stack of Donruss cards. Looks like, well, it just says Vintage Oriole cards, but the top card is a Donruss card. I think there's some draft pick cards there, a sheet of them. I'm not even sure what that is. And as you can see, there's a lot of different things in this glass case here. There's a front row Brooks Robinson and some upper deck cards with Cal Ripken on top. There's 1970 Johnny Bench All-Star for $33. Frank Robinson is $8 there. And there's a Mickey Mantle comic book, first issue. That one is priced at $15, which is cheaper than the one that was at the antique marketplace of Lemoyne, where I also saw one of those. And it looks like some hockey cards down below. And a lot of the stuff in here I am very unfamiliar with. And here's what the case looks like. All right, that was very brief. This, I think, is along the right side of the store. The store is made up of 3 aisles that run the length of it. It's a very long building, and we're going down the right aisle now. And here's a few cards in this case. Some Mark McGwire cards in there. Something celebrating 20 years of Cal Ripken. And here's a few more kind of like junk wax era into post junk wax period. Couple different sports are pictured here. Basketball and football. There's some discs. I don't know what those are. I'm not familiar with them. You can leave a comment below if you know something about them. And there's quite a few cards from the Baseball Heroes set featuring Willie Mays. I don't remember what year that came out. That is an Upper Deck product. It looks like most of those cards were about $2 each. To me, that seems like it might be a little on the high end. Further down that aisle, I found a complete factory set of 2023 Topps sealed, and that was selling for $38.50. And along with that, there was a 2006 Topps factory set sealed, and that was selling for $50. I did not need either one of those. I already have cards from both of those sets in my collection, so I passed on that. And here's some more basketball cards. We have gone around the back end of the store, and we're now moving back to the front down the middle aisle. And this is in one of the booths on the right side of that aisle, headed towards the front. And basketball is not something I collect, so I'll leave it up to my viewers on if they think any of this stuff is a good deal. I don't collect them, so I just film and hope that somebody's interested in it. There's an interesting display of Cal Ripken baseballs. And there's some Cal Ripken cards in there. Diamond Kings cards, I guess. I guess that's the whole set of those for $12. That seems kind of high for that. I think that entire Donruss complete set is worth about that. Here's some loose 2023 cards sitting on a Christmas 1982 plate. Not sure what to make of that, but I'm just here to film mostly and hopefully pick something up. And here's a bunch of non-sports cards here. There's a couple 1973 Topps cards in there, but I didn't find any that I wanted. But as you can see, there's MASH cards, Charlie's Angels, Happy Days, Star Wars. Mostly television shows from the late 1970s. And here is an autographed baseball by Rickey Henderson along with his 1990 scorecard, selling for $99.99. I think that would have been better if they'd picked a better card for him. There's a Bob Feller autographed ball for $74.99. The signature on that one is so light that I don't think my camera picked it up. And there's another one for Eddie Matthews for $79.99. I have no idea if these are authentic. I didn't see any certificates there to indicate so. And some packs of Space 1999. And I did not get the price on those. They were underneath the cards, and I peeked under and I couldn't see it very well. Another booth has a whole bunch of packs here. Grossville High I've never heard of. There's Hagar the Horrible, Bingo, Desert Storm. There's some rack packs from 1990 Fleer. Those were selling for $3 each. There's some 94 Top Series 2 and Series 1. I think those were $3 each. There's some 86 Topps rack packs. Those are $9.98 each. Some Star Trek Generations cards. I believe that's the first movie of Star Trek The Next Generation. Some baseball stickers. There's some 93 Donruss Series 2 and Series 1. I don't remember what the price on those were. There's some 1993 Topps Series 2. Stadium Clubs Series 2 from 92. Ryan Express. I think the Ryan Express cards were 75 cents each. 1991 Senior League. Stadium Club Series 3 from 92. Some 1991 Score Series 1. And there's some Sportflix cards in that box there. Mostly the prices were about $1 to $3, I think, for most of these. There's a sealed box of the Best of the American League from Donruss. I think that came out in 1990. It has a little dent on the corner there. They were selling that for $20. I'm not sure if that's a good price or not. I believe I have a box of that somewhere that I haven't opened yet. There's some more wax boxes down here, and I'm not sure if the entire boxes were for sale or they were just putting them there temporarily in case one of the boxes in the shelves above became empty and they would just move it up. Now we're in that last row that's on the left side of the store as you're coming in, and it's sort of around the cash register. This is almost like an entire card store in here. So we're going to go through this for a couple of minutes. The minimum price in this section is 50 cents, and it doesn't matter what condition the card is in, and it ranges from vintage all the way up to modern cards. I tried my darndest to find something to buy here, and I was unable to find anything that I wanted. I was curious about that Greg Minton rookie there, but the condition just wasn't what I was looking for. As you can see, they've got some common cards on display here, which I thought was kind of odd. So all the vintage ones that I did find there, they tended to be in not quite the condition I was looking for. I try to get like excellent mint and higher preferences towards near mint, but most of the cards there were pretty beat up from the 70s. And I just couldn't see myself paying 50 cents for a beat up card from 1977 or 1973. I really would much prefer a better shaped card. A lot of the modern cards that I saw there, I mean, a few of them caught my attention, but they seemed like cards I would rather pay 25 cents for instead of 50, so I ended up not buying anything from this vast accumulation of baseball cards here. If you think there's anything that looks like it's a good deal there, go ahead and let me know in the comments, and maybe if I ever get back down here again. I last visited this place about 2 years ago, and this is the first visit I've done in quite some time. And as you can see, there are cards in all kinds of boxes down below. Just added. It's a curious mix of stuff. I'll give them that much credit. On the panel, you sort of expect to see like bigger name players, but it's kind of weird seeing common cards just mixed up with all kinds of different things. And as you can see, there are multiple sports represented in this collection. Now we'll spin around and here's some more stuff, and I think more of the pricier items are in this small little display here. As you can see, there's some things priced at $5. And again, I didn't see anything that I really wanted, and I thought the prices were a little high for some of these. It's an 84 Tony Gwynn from Fleer for $5. There's a Lou Whitaker rookie for $3, which would be a really great price if that card were in better shape. And here's some more boxes. And I did spend some time combing through these, and nothing really caught my attention enough for me to want to buy something. And now we're going to walk around to this side here, which I'm not sure what those are. And here's some more cards up here. Looks like they have Pokemon cards too, and some other related things. It's a big hodgepodge of stuff. There's some non-sports cards up in that area. More Pokemon cards. And supplies. Yes, there are supplies here. The prices on these supplies were higher than I'm used to seeing up in the antique malls up in my area. I thought they were just a little bit higher than what I'm used to seeing. Now, further down that aisle, I found some 1989 Topps rack packs that were selling for $4 each. There's a 1991 factory sealed set for $30, and 1992 for $30. Those prices are kind of high, I think. Here's an entire dealer box of the collectabooks things. I'm not real familiar with those. That was $78. Some Kmart sets that were selling for $6. And there's a not sure what that is. Some sports, or I don't know what you call those little figures. Pardon me. Some lunch boxes and some photographs or different non-sports cards and things. Here's some magazines. There's a Topps magazine from 1992. They're selling for $2.50. A sport magazine featuring Johnny Callison on the front. And a bunch of different sports-related kinds of publications on this shelf. I should probably zoom out a little bit there. There we go. There's a whole bunch of the Phillies report, which I don't think I've ever seen before. And I think those were going for $2 each. And there's a 1990 baseball players trivia sticker kit. All right, and here's some more Cal Ripken stuff. Some kind of little statues or something. I don't know what you call those. Books and some random Cal Ripken baseball cards, mostly junk wax. Looks like entirely junk wax. Let me correct myself there. Looks like some vintage football, maybe. I don't collect football, so it's just a guess on my part. Here are a few vintage cards here. These were kind of all well-worn and nothing that I really was looking for. There's definitely an Oriole-centric theme going on here. There's this $24 for that entire set of sheets of cards, I should say. I've seen them before, but never the full thing like that. And random cards up here. Again, mostly junk wax and nothing that caught my attention. There's some Orioles media guides. So if you're a Baltimore Orioles fan, there might be something interesting in this booth for you to check over. I'm not sure the baseball cards are all too interesting, but some of the other things there might be curious things to add to your collection. These were selling for 25 cents each. As you can see, they tend to be junk wax, but there are some vintage cards, but they tend to be mostly common cards, and a lot of them are kind of on the beat up side. Good for stocking stuffers, I suppose. I'm not sure. I'm not sure about that, but anyway. Well, I didn't buy anything here, so I'll leave you with this, and thanks so much for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video. Beep beep, everybody.